All right, I'm here now at the stand of Via Victis, which is Latin for never give up. And with me here is Antonio. What exactly do you do at Via Victis?
Yeah, I'm the creative director here at Vivictis. Yeah.
All right, cool. And we're here to check out the latest title, Racecraft. What exactly is Racecraft all about?
Racecraft is a procedural game it's a sandbox racing game, procedural racing game. So basically, what we have created here and we are showing it here at Gamescom is our procedural engines that creates procedural racing tracks that are very similar to real-world racing tracks from scratch.
Okay, what exactly does procedural mean?
Yeah, basically we have created an engine that creates racing tracks from scratch independently. So he knows how to create a track and places all the different corners, straights, chicanes, etc. With a racing mind, if you want, and then places all the different elements around the track smartly.
Okay, is there any way that I can tweak or influence the way how it is done?
Yeah, right now everything is random for this tech demo, but you can set, for example, the length of the track, the tortuosity, the location around the world, so the engine chooses the different trees and weather. You can choose the different weather like rain, sunny, etc., the hour of the day, and different variables that you can tweak. And then the engine proposes you the racing track, and you can just randomize and create new ones based on the variables that you have chosen.
Okay, what is like the let's say maximum dimension? What's the longest track that I can generate?
Yeah, right now it's 10 kilometers. It was just chosen by us. The engine is not limited, but we've chosen to limit it to 10 kilometers. We also have the engine creates both corner straights, chicane, etc., and also the different elevation of the track. So the result is very similar to a real world track. As you will see in the tech demo, they really seem like 3D modeled racing tracks, but they are completely created by a procedural engine.
All right. Speaking of the engine, what drives the physics and the world model?
Yeah, the game is based on the same racing physics from our previous title that was called Victory: The Age of Racing, and that physics is derived from the same racing physics from Assetto Corsa. So Stefano Casillo worked with us, the physics programmer behind Assetto Corsa, and what we have done is to achieve something in the middle between a real simulation and an arcade, something like a simcade. If you try this particular build, it's something like driving Assetto Corsa with all the settings at medium, if you want. But we set that for every player, so it will be very approachable for everyone. Yeah.
Okay. We already see here that wheel support is there. What kind of hardware do you support?
We support every kind of input, so we have a very good keyboard support, so you can control it just with your keyboard. We have joypad support and obviously steering wheels. We are presenting here now our technical partners. For the racing seat is PlaySeat, and for the steering wheel is Fanatec.
Right. Force feedback support?
Absolutely, force feedback is very strong. It's I think one of the best on the market.
All right. Are the racing type, is that all Formula kind of race?
For the first version, we will have just open wheels Formula One-like cars. The game is in the near future, like 15 years in the future. So you will see the aesthetic is very similar to nowadays Formula One, but with something different. In the future, we will have also different type of cars, like go-karts and also off-road cars. The procedural engine works really well with Formula One type racing tracks, but it also works well with off-road tracks.
Now, what if I am a racer that wants to get better and better at a certain track? I cannot do that if the track always constantly changes. Yeah. What are my options there?
Yeah, that's a good question that we always receive. The fact is that the procedural engine can create an unlimited number of tracks, but this doesn't mean that the track always changes. Every track is saved on our server, is identified by just an ID, so we can choose the best tracks. You can vote the best tracks online, and we can choose the best tracks to be official tracks for this month or for the whole year if you want. So we will have fixed tracks that everything will race on, but if you want a new track, whenever you want, you can create a new one, set new record, maybe challenge your friends on that particular track, etc. So it's an advantage, not a limit. We can create an unlimited number of tracks, save them as official tracks, and you have the same advantage of current racing games, but if you want a new track, you can have it whenever you want.
Okay, speaking of player modes, is it single player only or do you have a multiplayer mode as well?
Yeah, we call it a sandbox racing game. This means that you can choose different roles inside your racing teams. For example, you can be the driver, you can be the mechanic, you can be the car designer. Everything in Racecraft is created by the players, so you can create not only the tracks, you will customize and create your car, very similar to what we have achieved on our previous title that was pretty famous for car customization. And also, the third important thing is that you can create events. So you will create also complex events, combine them in racing leagues. So what we want to achieve is that you will create a racing league where you can race with your cars on your racing tracks. You can do that both in single player. We have a single player career where you will face different AIs. And also in multiplayer, we are now supporting up to 16 players. We will aim maybe on more players, so we'll see the different performances, but 16 players are confirmed. So basically, you will choose your role on a racing league created by you with your cars on your racing tracks. We will also support, give you official racing leagues, tracks and cars, but we wanted the players to be free to create whatever they want. That's why we are talking about a sandbox racing game.
What platform will this game be available on? PC only?
Yeah, PC only for the first build. We will be available on Steam Early Access with the first build next October. We hope to release the final game in a year, so on October 2016.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for this interesting take on racing, and we can look forward to October to check out Racecraft on Steam.